There we go. I finished, Nero.
What'd you do again?
I hooked up that radio you grabbed on our way out of the main system. Here. We can produce a small signal.
Are we live?
This'll go out tomorrow morning. This place doesn't have the capabilities to do a live broadcast. Is there anything you want to say to everyone?
Epsilon lives.
Epsilon lives. Good choice.
Angel, are you okay?
I am 85% operational. Miss Tessa, you have done a wonderful job repairing my body. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
I shall not. I must run self-diagnostics now. I may be slightly unresponsive.
That's fine. Take a rest, Halo. How's your sling working out?
Hurts.
Well, sorry, Nero. You're the doctor here. I'm not that smart.
What was that? Because that wasn't Baron.
I don't know. Baron, when we met, he didn't have any enhancements.
He said replacements in the sewer.
I think maybe when he got shot. The reason why he wasn't able to come back right away, I was thinking about it. He should have been back sooner. He escaped to the sewers.
You think so?
He said the guards did some kind of replacements on him. I didn't think they had signal that far down.
I didn't either. Maybe the Lord's got an upgrade?
Maybe. I mean, think about it. After that, he had amazing strength. He didn't seem to talk as much.
But if that was the case, wouldn't he have hurt us sooner?
I don't think so. Remember how we discovered the halo? But we had to still get into the paranoid bunker.
Yeah, of course.
Well, think about it.
The Lords needed someone to go get her. Because they couldn't get into the bunker themselves.
Yeah.
So they used us to get her out. And then try to kill us all off at once.
Seems that way.
But Baron, did he know? He seemed, at the end there, like he was in so much pain.
I don't think we can know. He seemed not himself. Maybe he did, but maybe something held him back.
Like a thing keeping him from warning us? Like mind control?
Kind of. I heard of a very experimental cybernetic that the underground crime scene was making. Our university was trying to work on a way to undo it, but I wasn't a cybernetics major, so I don't really know.
What kind of experimental cybernetics?
I don't really know, Nero. Just that it was really dangerous, and it was gross. Like putting cybernetics into a person that kept them from talking about certain things, and this was just a rumor, but one that could puppet a person. It's insane.
Really? Who would do that? Besides the Nova Lords?
Epsilon wasn't perfect, Nero. Even before the Lords.
Yeah, I know that, but that sounds horrid.
It was just a rumor, but crime in the underground was getting worse. You know the Synets and the Bions, right? The crime gangs? You remember.
Of course I do, but that sounds so extreme.
Well, Epsilon was extreme. The crime was getting worse, and the gangs didn't want leaks, and if they had this tech, I'm sure they would use it to puppet their sleeper agents into enemy territory.
And attack them. Like Like Baron.
Yeah. Like Baron. I didn't think that they'd perfected the technology yet.
The gangs probably didn't. But with the Lord's tech...
They could have.
Do you think Baron was test 1?
I think he was the final product. I doubt they would have used him as a test. Plus, he had such a strong will. I know he would have told us he was compromised, even if it meant his life. He was ready to die for the cause.
But he didn't tell us. Why?
Likely a cybernetic in his head that kept him from saying anything. Maybe it would have triggered and shut him down early, or...
Don't talk about him like that. I don't want to know the specifics.
Well, you asked.
So the Lords did this.
Niro, I know Baron would never betray us. I know he had to have done it against his will. There's no other explanation.
I think so too. He was, we were so close. It's hard to think that he's gone.
I know. Hey, I'm sorry. Come here.
I want to finish this, Tessa. I want to end the Nova Lords. They can't have Epsilon, and they can't take my family like this. I don't care that we had crime. I don't care we weren't perfect. This has gone on long enough. No more death. No more Lords. I want Epsilon back.
I do too, Niro. But remember, we have to use Angel to do that. Which means the end of tech here. She's an electromagnet. It'll end radios, electricity, even life-saving cybernetics could be endangered. And then I don't know what'll happen after that.
But it will end the Nova Lords.
What happens if she doesn't want to? I mean, you asked her to think more carefully about it.
If she doesn't want to, then we'll have to find something else. I won't make her kill herself for a city she never got to know.
She's an android, Niro. She's built to want to do this.
I still want to ask.
That's up to you then, but she's gonna say yes.
Then there's no harm in asking. I can't do this and still sleep at night if I don't ask.
What happened to taking back Epsilon?
We don't have to force someone to die for us to do it.
You don't think so? Niro, this is a war. People die in war and you have to kill.
Sure, but not our own people.
Niro, we need to make sacrifices and you need to at least be on board. Even if you aren't okay with that.
We can sacrifice ourselves. If someone tells me they are willing to die for our cause, then they make that choice.
And what about the people with cybernetics in their bodies, huh? Cybernetics that'll shut down in their head if we set her off. What about those people, Niro? Are they making a sacrifice without a choice?
I don't know. Maybe we can warn them? Tell them to flee the city before tomorrow?
Then what keeps the Lords from fleeing?
The Lords underestimate us.
You don't think they'll leave the city too?
No. I think they're too invested in crushing us to flee. It would make them look weak. They need us to be dead. They're going to make sure they finish the job.
All right, so if the android Halo says she wants to make the choice to sacrifice herself?
It is hers to make. But what I'm worried about is if the people who made her are going to force her to do that.
Niro, she doesn't have a choice. She can't make one that's against her programming.
Then can't you make it so she can? I know you were able to fix her from the attack. Can't you change her to be able to actually make that choice?
Niro, I'm not a computer expert.
But you knew Dr. Hobbs.
That doesn't make me him, Niro.
Can't you at least try?
Oh, and what if I screw it up? What if I break her, or worse? What if I accidentally set her off here instead of near the Lords like we'd planned?
You couldn't set her off here. Remember? She said she needed a specific power source.
Okay, well, that still doesn't mean I won't break her.
You clearly fixed her, Tessa. I'm sure you could at least try.
That was different, Niro. That's programming. I fixed some physical parts of her.
So you won't even try?
No. I'm not going to jeopardize our only weapon we have right now against the Lords because you want to ask a robot if she has a choice.
Fine.
Don't you want to finish this? End it?
Of course I do.
Then I won't endanger our weapon.
Don't call her that. Angel. Her name is Angel.
All right. Angel, sure.
Good evening, Niro and Tessa. I have finished my updates.
Hey, Angel.
Hello, Niro.
So, did you think about my question?
Yes, but we are being recorded. Are we in danger?
No, it's just a recording. I'm gonna play it tomorrow when we head out. Speaking of which, what is our plan for tomorrow?
Hey, Angel, you said you needed a power source, right?
Yes. I need a power source large enough to activate my electromagnetic functions.
So, do you have an idea of where that would be?
I do not know of the city's main power.
What about where we sent Baron that one mission?
The grid? I don't know if it's back up and running yet. He did destroy it.
Right. Well, I don't know if we should talk openly about our plans if we're going to send this out tomorrow. We don't need the Lords meeting us there.
You're right. I think I have an idea of where to go. But what do we do when we get there?
Again, Niro, we still can't talk about that openly.
Oh, right. What about... how are we going to broadcast tomorrow?
Ah, that I do want to talk about. I'm going to use Angel here to help live stream us as we finish this.
Really? Why aren't we doing that now, then?
Well, she was shut down and restarting, and we're hiding right now because I would really like to not die.
I will be happy to assist with that tomorrow.
Oh, right. Sorry. One more thing. Tessa, are you okay? You haven't left the base in years, and I don't think this is the way you wanted to leave it.
Yeah, I'm okay. I lived the first time. I lived this time. Sure, I didn't have a heads up this time, so I guess it was luck.
You don't have to lie to me just to make me feel better.
I'm not lying. I'm fine.
Tessa, you're shaking.
Yeah, I'm freaked. I haven't been outside in, what, 2 years? Oh, but now one of my best friends turns out to be a mind-controlled traitor, and my home is destroyed. Again! So, yeah, I'm freaking out, okay? I've been trying to suppress it, but then you had to drag it out, so thanks for that. Yes, Niro, I'm scared.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, I'm here. You're here. We're safe here.
It's just, we're out in open again, and we're exposed.
No. It's okay, Tessa. It's all right. I'm here. We are safe. Just breathe, okay? Breathe with me.
Thanks, Niro.
Of course. I'm here for you.
Sorry, I'm scared. I'm so scared. I don't want to die.
I know. I'm scared too. But it's okay. I don't blame you. This is terrifying.
Very, very helpful, Niro.
It's true. I mean, yeah, we're scared, but I know we have to push on. We're so close to our end. We have Angel. We know how to use her. We can end this.
End it. What happens when we end it all? What happens then?
We can rebuild. We can take our city back and repair what was lost.
Niro, we can't fix Baron.
No, we can't. But I don't want to let him die for nothing. He was taken from us. He was taken on a mission we sent him on. So we have to finish what he started. We owe it to him.
How can I even help? I've lost everything in the bombing. I'm the tech. I was the station, Niro. Now it's all gone.
No, it isn't. It's right there. The halo. Angel, she's our station now.
Thanks to yourself, Miss Tessa. I'm now capable of live streaming your audio to the citizens of Epsilon until my activation.
See? We are so close. We can win this because, look, we've come this far. Heck, they tried to take us in our own HQ. They took out our whole station, and we're still kicking?
Yeah, like roaches who won't die.
Then let's be the biggest pest we can ever be.
All right. Let's shut off the radio and talk shop. We still need to make a fully fleshed out plan for tomorrow.
Right. Angel, would you mind shutting down that part of you for right now? I want you to be awake for this bit.
I can accommodate that request, Niro.
Thank you for listening to Epsilon. The creator and director is Elise Hawes. Our producer is Amari Lawyer. Sound editor is Matt Hyland. Original music composed by David Durkee. And our assistant sound editors are Nick Lyon and David Durkee. This episode starred the amazing talents of Brian Balance as Niro, Callie Wills as Tessa, and Anna Monet as Angel. Check out Epsilon Podcast on all social media to stay up to date with every new release. Please also check out our Buy Me a Coffee site or our official merch store if you would like to support the show. It's thanks to your support that we can produce Epsilon and keep it free for everyone forever. Thank you.